Hi, welcome to Pisces Eye Tarot. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's get into the reading. I'm getting that this person is very sick of being anxious and hung up on their insecurities. When it comes to this connection, they have a lot more clarity than they have in the past. But they also don't feel very wealthy. And I'm getting that's wealthy emotionally as well as physically, in the physical as well, like financially, because people who get hung up on financial wealth and let it make them anxious are people who usually don't have a lot of emotional wealth. You've put them out in the cold, this person. I'm seeing that you've put this person out in the cold, and this person is missing the old times that you two had together. This person has they for some reason can't come to you. They for some reason can't come to you, and you feel like you've been hung out to dry. Quite literally, you feel like this person has used you and just kind of wrung you out and left you to dry. There's that song by Radiohead, "Don't Leave Me High, Don't Leave Me Dry." I think there's been like a tower moment where both of you have ended up landing on your feet. We've got the tower in reverse. I think it's a smaller tower moment where other people have gotten burned, other people have gotten scorned by this situation, but the two of you have come out landing on your feet, because it's in reverse, so you're both like right side up kind of thing. And there's this energy of them just kind of hanging back and watching the situation unfold for other people. I'm getting that their father might have run into some trouble. The Emperor in reverse, it's father energy. Maybe with work, maybe with personal finance. Maybe this person's family has run into some financial hardship of some sort. And they're coming out of hiding from you. They've been hiding from you in the past, and they're coming out of hiding from you. Yeah, so this looks like their family has had some kind of crisis. family wealth has been affected and there's been minor fights involved. Not huge fights, just squabbling over money. I mean, in the bigger picture, maybe the fights looked big at the time. But in the grand scheme of things, these sorts of fights are they're not a big deal, but people make them out to be a bigger deal than they are. We've got the Strength card. This person sees you as someone they can turn to emotionally. Even if you're not talking right now, this person gets a lot of strength from the memories you've made. Maybe kind words that were exchanged from you to them, or from them to you, probably from you to them. It gets them through when they're in times where there's just not a lot of clarity about what's going to happen and what's going on. This person doesn't know when they'll be able to travel to you again, or when they'll be able to travel again at all. They don't usually travel for holidays and the like, so they're not sure when they'll be able to travel to you again or to visit you again. But I'm getting that they're unable to travel for holidays, likely because of this familial wealth crisis. We have the 8 of Wands. This person wants to make some move. I think they're sending kind of like good vibes your way, or they're thinking about you a lot. So there's a lot of movement on the 5D, or in the 5D. A lot of passion towards you. But I'm also getting that this person does want to make a move towards you. They want to be the person to make the first move. They don't want you to worry about what you're going to do and what you're going to say. They want to be able to make the first move, but something is stopping them, and I think it could be a lack of self-worth. I think they've had some falling out with friends. I think things are just all over the place at the moment for this person. They're feeling a lack of control over their situation, when usually they feel as though they have things under control. We have the Fool in the reverse. This person is being very cautious. The situation is not allowing them to have a lot of freedom or frivolity. This seems to be a situation that this person has put themselves in, energetically has put themselves in a situation, and is almost justice for what they've done to you. Karma's caught up to this person. This person has been kind of more about not so much the emotional connection and more so the physical connection in the past, and that's ending. We have the Moon in reverse. So the illusion has been shattered that this was just a physical connection, because that's what they were trying to tell themselves, and now it's not up for you. It's not up to them. It's not feeling like the wheel of fortune, and wherever things may be, or where they land is where they land. It is what it is. That kind of energy. You're not feeling like you have to leave it up to the universe to decide about this connection. I think you've walked away here. I think you've walked away. because you felt something wasn't right. And you've snuck away sort of like under the table with all of these bits of knowledge and bits of knowing about this connection, while this person has been, I guess, living it up with friends and family. And that's all kind of come to an end. A third party. A third party connection has come to an end, and it was a significant connection. This is somebody that this person was thinking of marrying. Even if it wasn't that good of a connection, even if they weren't that compatible with this person, they were thinking of marrying this person. This makes sense that this card's come through as well. Interesting. Very, very interesting. It's like their wheel of fortune sort of like stopped spinning. And I get some love oracle cards. I'll get 3 of these ones. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, abundance. So this is definitely a connection that you've been trying to manifest. This has come up right side. So a lot of this reading, the energy that I'm picking up on, has a lot to do with financial wealth. You're in your abundance though. You're in abundance. You're in energetic abundance. You know, you already know that life is not all about the material. But this is just confirmation about what I was saying. Because in this picture you can see that she's got a lot of money. She's throwing her hands up in the air and there's a lot of money. This person that I'm reading doesn't seem to know too much about keeping a positive mindset. They feel as though you need to force yourself to be positive and to have forced positivity in order to get things in life. And that's just not how it works. Positivity is something that you do to help yourself stay centered and balanced. It's not something that you do to get things. It's not a performative task to get treats and rewards from the universe. This person doesn't understand that still. I think they don't understand that. Because I'm not seeing any emotional maturing happening here. I'm just seeing a lot of tower energy. I think this tower card could even signify a breakup. That breakup between them and the person that they're thinking of marrying. I think the both of you have come out landing on your feet though. I mean, we've got the sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. I'm getting that this person has stabbed you in the back with this other person with this dagger here. They stabbed you in the back. That came out in my last reading too. One more. There we go. We've got photograph, but in the reverse. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. I feel like this person doesn't have any photographs of you, but they're looking at pictures of you online. Maybe they're looking at pictures of you in secret, like nobody knows they're doing this. Or maybe they were caught looking at your Instagram or your Facebook profile or photographs of you somewhere else that they might have saved from your profiles. And this other person that they were in a serious connection with has found out about this. They found out about your social media profile, or they found photographs of you saved on their phone. Interesting. What would this person say to you if they could? Let's see. I'll take that one. Let me take you out on a date was the one that got left in the box. We'll get another one. We'll get 3. I have trust issues from previous pain. These 2 cards came out in my last reading. And I think you're very funny. So this person, I think this person has trust issues from a previous relationship, and it could be from this relationship with this person that they were thinking of marrying, but I don't think so. I think there was somebody else in the past that gave them trust issues. It could be trust issues that they've developed from childhood. But this person definitely wants to take you out on a date. Whether or not they do is another thing, but they definitely feel like they want to take you out on a date. They want to be the person to make the first move. As we've already picked up on in this reading, this person likes to be the person to make the first move. They want to be able to make that first move, but whether or not they do is another thing. And they think you're very funny, which is a huge compliment, because when you find somebody funny, you find them very charming and, you know, they have the riz kind of thing. So I'm going to get you a Work Your Light oracle card. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? So maybe this person is looking to you to lead them in a way, even though they want to be the one to make the first move and to take you on a date and that kind of thing. I think spiritually they see you as somebody who's more evolved than them. So I think they admire you in that respect, but also you are in your priestess energy. Oh, and your number is 1111, your angel number. Intuition. Trust in yourself. Your inner whisper is working hard to let you know what is guiding you. Listen in. What is it saying? Feel it. Where is it telling you to go next? See it. Close your eyes and allow. Trust the path you're on. So I think this person has to learn to use their intuition a lot more. You, however, know how to use your intuition quite well, and this person is kind of in awe of that, and they'd like to get to know you a lot more than they already know you. So this has been your reading. As I said earlier before we started the reading, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And until next time.